is going on, race fans? Welcome to All Gas TV's coverage of the ITRL Racing League's ARCA Series race number 1 here at Daytona 2007. Today's coverage will be the Shark Lounge 200, presented by Winghouse, I believe. Don't know why it's presented by Winghouse, but hey. I probably should care. Anyways, we got an 80 lap race tonight here. We got about a minute 45 left of practice, 5 minutes qualifying. The whole shindig when it comes to iRacing. 80 lap race, no quick fixes, one set of tires, one green, white checkered, no stages, no nothing. All just for a bunch of points tonight. It's the main deal. Figured since we got a couple more minutes here until the race actually starts, we got about maybe 6 minutes till the race starts, why don't we go ahead and get our national anthem out of the way, and we'll come back, hopefully we'll have our front row set, Shark Lounge 200. Alrighty. Nothing gets a race going without Old Glory. Alright, times have started to come across. Right now it's Daniel Atkins with a 49.951. Scratch that, son. Go ahead and beat him. How dare I get ahead of myself. But hey, it happens. We're learning. Kelvin Mazur comes across the line right now with a 49.576. That's currently 1/100th of a second quicker than Ryan Hale's time. 13 cars have currently taken time. Again, this is race number 1 of the Iron Thunder Racing League ARCA series. It's a 10 race season. We'll go ahead and put the schedule on the screen here so you guys can go ahead and see the 10 race schedule. We're here tonight in Daytona. It's currently Monday nights just for the first 2 races. And starting the 20th, we will be going Monday and Tuesday nights as the Premier Series will be finishing up. We will go to Phoenix next week Monday for the Coyote 100, but we have to take care of business here first tonight with the Shark Lounge 200. Again, we're at Daytona 07. Oh boy, wrong one. Things are gonna get interesting. Alrighty. I don't like to see that word on the screen, but hey, we'll figure something out. Alright, perfect. I guess qualifying is done. And I probably should take care of... I don't know what to do here. This is my first time ever doing like an iRacing stream type of thing. But hey, it's perfectly fine. I think qualifying is done. Nope, we got about 30 seconds left in qualifying. Oh boy. Shit's gonna get real here soon and I'm gonna fuck it all up. But don't worry, All Gas TV's gotcha. All Gas TV's gotcha. As qualifying is about to end here, Kelvin Mazur still has that pole time with a 49.576. Sean Bounty is barely behind him though, with a 49.580. 34 cars have came and entered for tonight's race, and your pole sitter for tonight, earning pole number 1, will be Kelvin Mazur. On the front row, let's go ahead and get good old TV1, please. Nope. Well, what the hell? Maybe Sean Bounty's on the line. Nope. Ah, there we go. Alright, let's go ahead and go through the rundown here. I don't have any fancy graphics because I don't know what I'm doing. This is race number 1 I've ever broadcasted. Things are going to get better from here. Just trust me on that one. So it's Kelvin Mazur on the pole with that, again, at 49.576, followed up by Sean Bounty with that 49.580. Starting third today, inside row number 2 will be Ryan Hale. Outside row number 2 will be that 25 car of Roger. We're going to get nasty names pronunciations correct here at some point. Don't worry, I don't do this full time. Starting in row number 5 will be the 42 car of Chris Gale. And on the outside of him will be the 36 of Trestonot. It might help if I click TV1. Fantastic, we're doing better right now. And starting 7th will be that 6 car of Manic Richard. Alright. 8th will be that 05 of Bailey Curry. Starting 9th will be the 44 of Claude Furland. And rounding out the top 10 tonight will be Monin. Again, probably ain't gonna start learning how to pronounce last names. Let's hear race chat. Oh, alrighty. What do we do that here? Where else do you hear race chat? Other than All Gas TV. Probably the dumbest thing I've ever done, but hey. I turned it off somewhere. Wasn't there. It's probably in sound.
Car is.
Alright. We got that race chat going. Let's continue going through the field. Starting 11th will be the yellow 3.
Hey, sir, I get an EOL, please.
No, you can't get an EOL. Whoop, oh, hey, we probably
Number
shouldn't have
1
to
EOL, please.
Where was I? Starting 11th will be Kevin Hash.
Everybody
Starting
can't
12th
start in
will
the back.
BJ Hash. Again, these are qualifying positions. I'm guessing some of these cars are going to be going to the back because that's what happens here in the Iron Thunder Racing League. Some people decide to go ahead and qualify just to get that pit stall selection, and they will go ahead and go to the back of the pack. Don't blame them, especially in a race like this where you don't get a quick fix. And you only want a set of tires. 13th today will be Storm Patterson. 14th today will be Artie Pearson, but you did just hear he will be one of those drivers who will take
And you guys know, I mean, I'll be up in the booth, but if you guys see something happening wreck-wise, just let me know.
One of those
Why are you
cars that
racing?
will be going to the
Why are you
backpack.
on track?
Starting 15th will be Tony Costantino. We call him
I'm
Super
going
Sub,
full
but don't
Wayne
worry,
Peterson
he's
style
in his
in
own car
one
tonight.
lap,
Starting
bring her down
16
pit
will
road.
be Daniel Atkins. He was on
You know we're gonna have a wreck
provisional
here in
pole
this
for
first
just a
lap,
second.
right?
Starting 17th will be
Now
our
we'll
normal full-time admin, but we'll be racing in
22
the
cars
ARCA
a
series.
car.
Dylan Hale, starting
Yeah,
18th, will be the
Security
96
issues.
edition Roundabush. Let me get on his car. I think it's right there. Starting 19th will be the 90 car, and we have ran out of time. So let's go ahead, figure out who is the leader. It's a 22 car of Ryan Hale as we go green flag racing here. Like I said, 80 laps. Let's get this shit going.
What happened, Dylan?
Car's not catching the field.
As we come down the back straightaway, that 34 car, Sean Bounty, a contender currently for your Iron Thunder Premier Series Championship, under Iron Thunder Racing League Premier Series Championship, out front with the help of Roger Diebold. It's currently too wide behind them as we go 2x2 for 2 rows, and things are starting to single file out. So much gaps in between, but we'll eventually see a wreck because it's Daytona when we see a wreck. And by golly, there is a wreck.
In a wreck and back, and as long as they catch it straight.
Guys blinking off.
Everybody's still straight. Thank you with the car
Still looking
blinking
out
and
front
everybody
here.
flipped up.
Right, but blinking
Cars
like
are bouncing
crazy.
all over the place.
Already hood is up.
Alright, we probably shouldn't worry about that sound.
Get the hood up.
Anyways, let's continue on here. Bailey Curry's going to try to make that pass with Ryan Hale. New Hale driver coming into the Iron Thunder Racing Series. We have our admin and we have this guy named Ryan. As Sawyer Rock goes in the wall. Oh my gosh. What just happened? Let's go take a replay. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Looks like he's just trying to drop out of the main pack. Trying to drop back. Hits a bump or two.
Single car, Daniel Atkins, front straight.
And yeah, I think the track just got him.
Oh my god!
Anyways, let's get back live here. There's probably a better way of doing that. Sean Bounty is still your leader. As things get interesting here, these bumps are going to cause these drivers to go over the place. I did win. The 20 car currently is in. Well, let's see that 20 car. Let's go and just click on that 20 car. T10. He's currently holding on to that 10th position. We need to worry about the battle in front. Here is Sean Bounty. He's now got 2 lines behind him, both 2x2x2 for 4 rows. Now almost 5 rows with that orange Dale Tribute car. There, that Wheaties car. The thing interesting about these Gen 4 cars is you can go ahead and get some awesome throwback paint schemes. As you see many throughout the field tonight, many will be broadcasted. If you go ahead and take a look at the 6 car, we're throwing it back to Mark Martin days in the 2003, 4, 5 era with Viagra. But anyways, let's focus on the lead here as Bailey Curry comes on the outside with the help from Ryan Hale. Hale's going to push Bailey Curry to the lead, and he will lead. Lap number 5. 4. 5? Wow. He led the lap. He's currently still got that lead here. That inside line is looking to come back up here. But that inside line is always going to prevail here in the corners. This is the quickest way around the track.
Not on my screen!
Oh boy, I love listening to these guys stuff because it gives me a good old laugh. Let's continue on here in the race. You see cars are just blinking all over the place. I think one of them might be that 96 car, that Wheaties car, here, Jason Roundenbush. I could be wrong though. Still 2x2x2 for 5 rows now. Claude for, well, that's actually Langley, I don't know. I believe it's Garrett Langley in the car. Patrick Langley, I'm not sure. I don't think it's Patrick Langley in the car, I think it's Garrett. But anyways, let's continue. Here's Billy Curry's continues to pursue on the outside with the help of Hale. It's Hale, Modded, and Tony Costantino, the super sub, in the outside line with that orange street car. I'm just assuming that it's blinking all over the place. It's Jason Rockbush. 2x2, that 20 car is just barely hanging out of the pack. That outside line prevails into the corner, but the inside line is going to prevail into the corner. Here we go. Things are going to get interesting. 2x2 still. Coming to the line to complete lap number 6 here of 80. Again, they're only allowed one set of tires and no quick fixes. So if someone goes ahead and just dumps you for trying to make a dumb block, your race could be done. And he crashed in this car. Your race could be done because this crash was the best thing. Let's go here. Top 5 currently as it reads on my screen is Bailey Curry, Sean Bound, Ryan Hill, Roger Diebold, and Chris Gale.
2 cars turn 1, but still only 2 cars.
Just 2 cars, we ain't gonna worry about it. Let's continue on here. If I was Bailey Curry, I'd go ahead and go down, drop down in there. But man, he's a pro.
I thought you were throwing cautious for 2-car wreck.
Everything's perfectly fine.
What happened there? Did Matt Quick just run over your cousin?
Here we go, coming to the line. Bailey Curry's going to lead another one.
Right
Here at the stripe, we'll go ahead and focus on that 05. I think we're already focusing on that 05. No, we are not. Let's go ahead and focus on 05.
For racing more than 2 people, right?
Actually, let's go focus on a car back in the pack here. Let's go.
Alright, if somebody calls it out, and you don't
Yeah, we'll just keep the main pack. The main pack's actually people who are currently racing.
Mouth on that
This is
button.
a car.
Yeah, my
outside wall.
CPU bar is completely red right now, and all the cars
I don't know who that was.
like stumbling around.
Many new names currently here in the ARCA series. We're trying to recruit new drivers for the next season of Premiere. 2 races left. Go ahead and check out Bristol tomorrow night on Road Racing Network. We have completed 8 laps. 72 to go. If I go ahead and do my math, 72 to go.
Somebody really did
9
gag
laps, 8 laps of track.
He is more of a fucking weapon than an AK-47.
Here we go. I hope these guys don't say anything bad. Oh, I'd be so upset. It's
That has been one of the stupidest things I think I've ever seen.
Thanks to the 9
and that
viewers. Make sure you guys
includes what he
leave a
did
like,
last week.
subscribe. We're continuing doing this. We got all 10
He is
races
on like high
here
probation
tonight.
for the
Shit.
Jaco incident in Washington last week.
Shit. We need
Well, 1 second later on that move would have killed Ray, Kevin, and
Alright, Sean Bounty. He's currently, never mind, Bailey Curry comes back on the outside.
Still, he's on strain probation.
And then Ryan Hale going into the lead. Did run the preseason Thunder on Thursday night with us. I don't know how many more of those are going to happen this season. It's going to be an interesting one. I sure hope that my time machine doesn't mean some of these cars are currently out.
Take a lane, lap cars!
I think they're currently out. Here we go, still 2x2
Lap
by 2.
cars go high or get on the apron, please.
Still by 5 rows deep.
Lap
It's
cars,
Artie
get out
Pearson.
damn wet.
And that looks to be the 90 car, Zachary Marquette. Currently coming up on the lead pack here. That's going to separate things just a tiny bit. That might give an advantage to the 34 car. As another lap car. That lap car looks to be, I need a sweet number on the side, the 43 car of Mazur. Mazur did start on the pole, by the way.
Are cautions on or off?
It's still Sean Bounty
They're
in
on,
the lead. Roger Diebold second.
only
Third at my screen. Willie Curry.
There's a caution with 3 or more
It might
cars
be
called
different
out.
currently on the top of your screen, but I'm going to go the way I call it. Side by side racing here in Daytona. They're going to, I'll think of a better commentary, don't worry. They're gonna dodge and weave
I
left
get
and
a
right
black
because
flag,
of
dude. I
these bumps.
pit for repairs, fixed it. Still won't clear it.
What?
Thank you.
Okay, that's never heard of a black flag before.
He won the
Billy
betting
Curry taking a
spread
major
or,
run here with
exit.
Ryan Hill. Hill is clear. They're going to move down. That's going to secure your
I'll
leader
take
for
after the
now.
race.
The 05,
I'll let you know.
Billy Curry. Ryan Hill second right now. They got the momentum on the outside. I think Roger had to check up or some interesting that caused them to just drop back, not maintain that lead. We're on lap number 12 of 80. As that 42 car goes in the wall, hang on to it up in that wall, sir. Tell me you hanged on to it in the wall, Chris Gale. I sure hope Gale's alright. As he will lose the main pack. Running comfortably in the top 5 until then. Same thing that happened to Sawyer Ott. Those bumps just played a factor. We have a new contender to the lead. Super sub himself, Tony Costantino. And there's another one's in the wall.
Hey, these cars actually produce debris. I see some debris.
Oh, and they're wrecking! Throw that caution! Throw that caution!
I mean, 4 cars.
Throw that yellow! Come on, man! Thank you! I believe I saw the 33 car involved.
4 cars, I heard.
Let's go ahead and rewind that
That's
one
all
to see
3
what
cars
happened.
stopped on my map.
Oh no!
I wasn't sure where your computer was
That
at, man.
3 car
Yeah,
came
my shit's
down
still
the
fucked up.
track
I'm
that
still
took out Josh Coley.
Like when I race
Oh man!
Wrong channel.
try to fuck that.
Channel.
Oh boy!
Wrong channel. The 33 is tore up.
Oh
Checking
my
up, checking up,
gosh!
checking
Let's
up.
go ahead and watch that one more time. I need to find out who's in that 3 car. I want to say it's a 96 Rowdenbush. Let's go ahead and
Sorry,
click play
Garrett. I
here.
didn't mean to EOE you.
He go ahead and just
I
gets
didn't
into
get
the
the
wall
33. He was destroyed.
and
I'm in the pit.
he's just trying
Otherwise
to.
known as a Langley penalty.
Oh, he was just trying to get down to not see the 33 coming,
The
and also
language
got damaged of the 32
happened.
car of Huff.
I
Half.
was in that wreck. That was awesome.
I think Tresson might have been involved as well. Interesting wreck early on in the race. Can I go ahead and just get back to the main event here? Caution lap number 13.
So Alex, 36 was involved, 33. I don't know who else.
But yeah, we got a caution on the racetrack. Again, you're only allowed one
3.
set of tires. One set of tires, that's it. Let's see if I can figure this out. I want to just... I mean, I figured out the caution myself.
Is there a waiver around? I was thinking I should have got it.
I'm not taking tires, just putting fuel and getting my damage fixed.
I don't know
And
how.
I guess. Yeah, there you go.
I don't...
But just watch everybody when you keep your count. I don't know. I know like Gail. I take tires there. I just got my day.
How do I change where I want to go?
They might get away with it this week because my shit's all fucked up. I don't know what's going on.
Alright, let's just go
So
ahead
is your
and
shit
focus
just
back
blinking
on
and
here.
stuff?
Tony Costantino is now the leader according
Yeah,
to
like,
iRacing.
so my CPU bar is constantly red. Basically, it's like overrunning the system, so it can't run at any kind of capacity. So when I get in my car, it goes away.
My track's up. All the track.
Weird, usually I have the opposite issue. Usually my FPS is a hell of a lot lower in the car than it is out of it.
Wait till it sends me to pull it off.
Sorry, I'll send you a Snapchat here what I'm seeing.
Yeah, alright, we are under caution the pace laps at this track.
If
It's
you're
just
streaming,
fucking
stop
ridiculous. But it will be fine. We'll get
I'm
through these
not
caution
streaming.
laps. I wish I had control in Discord so I can pull some drivers up and talk to them, but
Looking at Alex's stream, switching a little bit. I mean, it's just yeah,
I
Can you split left and right? You need to clarify that. Some people are asking.
Alright. We'll go ahead and take
Yes,
a quick
you can
break.
split.
We'll be back in just a second.
Yeah, check your Snapchat real quick. This is what I'm dealing with.
Alrighty, we're on the green. Actually coming to the green flag here. Restart rules, we probably should go over it. From what I understand here, it's going to be a single file restart. We're going to throw it way back to when they did these races. Single file restart, lap cars on the inside. I'm perfectly fine with that. So one car is currently of Artie Pearson. He's currently a lap down. Although I probably should turn that off screen. Green flag's back in the air. It's Tony Costantino, super sub. Well, go ahead and take the green flag here with Roger Diebel second, Scott Wise third, Bailey Curry fourth, and Claude Furlan in
Yeah, it's
fifth.
really not
It's going to be interesting restarts here. Scott Wise goes ahead and tries to keep that outside line going, but doesn't have anyone because Bailey Curry dipped inside.
There's really no rules, I guess, in this style, like, unless you get a black flag by everything, then we would clear that.
Just take out a little bit to get up to speed. These ain't like the current
I'm
cars where it's a little bit quicker to get up to
Past
speed. It takes
him.
more
We got a
RPMs to
car
get
in the
going.
wall by himself down half.
Tony
I'm sure you
Costantino's the leader. The outside line's led by Scott Wise. Ryan Hill's going to go with his partner, the same guy he's been following the whole entire race, Bailey Curry, Claude Monin, and then Sean Bounty on the other cars on the outside
Can I
lane.
get a
Oh boy, that's some interesting. That's interesting. I should have grabbed a drink when I was under caution. Anyways, we completed 17 laps, one caution, by the way, for this. Jason Rodenbush bouncing off the wall, coming back across the track, taking out the 33 and others. Again, it's going to be old-fashioned racing. It's got the Gen 4 cars. The car body everyone loves. Scott Wise is trying to go for the lead with Claude Furlan on the outside lane here. Again, the outside lane usually loses momentum going into the corner. You usually have the best run coming off, so it's going to help these drivers lead a lap. As Scott Wise here comes to the line and leads lap number 18. Go ahead and mark that down, Scott Wise, new leader. Behind him as he's currently the only car here. Till that number 11 machine at Tony Costantino, super sub himself.
We need a ambulance to the backstretch.
Apparently we're under caution.
Is there a car wrecking that's like taken too?
Yeah, there was a car up here in the front. It was just all over the place.
Can you review that there? Claude's blinking pretty bad. Review that Rick Matt machine.
I don't need acid to play this shit.
Can someone help me out with the caution? Can someone help me out with the caution? I don't know who wrecked. That's an interesting one. I don't know what's...
Checking out pace cars out of 2.
Alright. Let me see if I can figure out the caution here. Just be 1 second.
Can I get a black flag removal? I just got disqualified for not fixing my car, even though I did.
What is this caution for?
Thank you.
Wave around is the 89 car of Macwick. Sorry, Lucky Dog.
I don't know what the caution was for. I don't even know what lap's currently on.
We'll make a chance to watch what happens, see what happens.
Shit. If you would have said something like this, Jack.
It's gotta be coming up soon, I think. Oh, it happens in turn 3 to 20. Alright, we'll go to the 23 car. Real quick. Watch with him. Things get 3 wide. Just obviously didn't see the 42 car on the inside. And just caused everything to wreck. But it's fine. We'll go ahead and get everything back on to pace here. We're under caution. Caution number 2 of this race. We still have 60 laps to go in this one today. 59 now. So we're approaching 1 to green. Tony Costantino is still your leader. Will eventually... Alright, we're just going to go ahead and do this. On TV1.
Did I hear you say we're foregoing the tire count this week?
Alright,
That is
Correct.
interesting stuff. Learning on the fly with iRacing. So much fun.
so.
59
Sully.
laps to go.
What? Wrong channel. Or what?
Yeet.
Here we go. Coming down the back straight away.
Huh?
It's been a pretty interesting race so far tonight.
You ain't gonna believe who calls that.
Patrick on it.
Daniel Atkins.
Jesus, really?
Yep, he was in front of Gil and was going slow as fuck.
Is he out? Is he done?
He's on pit road. I'm unsure if he's out of the race or not.
Hopefully he just parks it. God damn it.
There we go. Mike back on. Be terrible if we go ahead and got to that green flag. Tony Costantino is in control of the car again as we come to the line to complete lap number 22 of 80. Here we go. We're going back racing. Single file restarts
One guard.
as they're already wrecking back there. On the restart. 06 of Storm Patterson.
Sawyer did it.
But was able to stay straight. Anyways, back to the lead here. Tony Costantino himself is out front here. Scott Wise trying to lead the outside lane, this time with the help of the 05, Billy Curry. 2 by 2 by 2, here we go. This time it's only 4 rows deep with that 6 Viagra car of Mannix Richard. Again, I'm gonna not stress this enough. That inside line is always gonna prevail in the corner. Outside line is always gonna get enough to run off the corner. It's gonna be a side-by-side finish if they're able to keep it straight. Let's go ahead and focus on Carl. Focused on yet, as they almost wrecked there. Was just keeping on lead here. As that 34 car gets loose. I mean, it's gonna be the blame of, I guess you can say, this rough-ass track. But that's what make this track fantastic. Anyways, let's keep it going here as that 31 prevails. But that, again, that inside line is gonna get more of a line here as that 77 gets a little bit loose going into the corner. Inside line again prevailing. That one car, by the way, is Artie Peterson. He is 5 laps down. Currently not in contention for position. Scott Wise is coming to the line again to lead another lap here in the Shark Lounge 200. He's going to prevail just a tiny bit here going into the corner, but again, that inside line is just going to come back and just overtake the outside line. But if you go ahead and watch down the back straightaway, this outside line is going to just prevail again. It's just a smooth thing with play racing. Inside line in the corner, outside line on straightaways. It's just going to always be that way. One's always going to prevail over the other. As you can see here, Tony Castantino is able to get a little bit of a lead here over that 31 car. Scott Wise is going to make a little bit of a late corner exit. I don't think he's going to be able to beat him to the line. No. Gave it to Tony Castantino that time. It was about, I don't know, 500 to a second. Here again, Scott Wise is prevailing on the outside lane with the help of Billy Curry.
Yeah,
Modern
I had to overclock my GPU.
Rodman? I don't know. I'm sorry, Modern, if I...
Well, there's some debris on the back there.
So, sorry.
Is there actually?
Ryan Hale moves to the
Now,
inside
is there
line.
debris
4
on
cars.
the back stretch, or you just don't?
Here we go. Keep it
Don't
going
abuse the
here.
power.
Oh my gosh, that just
It's
bobbing
debris,
and
I
weeding over the
swear,
good bumps are going to just cause a wreck here.
Can the debris actually
It's going to
cut a tire or
happen. I
anything
mean,
like
it's going to happen. We're going to go ahead and turn them
think
down because we don't need to hear their chatter all the time. But we'll keep it loud enough for you folks at
I just
home
had to go
here.
back and reset all my graphics.
Well, a little bit of an interesting story to go along with. I'll probably get yelled at for that, but it's perfectly fine. Here we go, still out front racing. Let's go ahead and go back to that main pack. I know a guy in that pack. Number 2 is Ryan Peplinski. He's currently behind that 35
God damn it.
car of
That's
Sawyer
fun
Ott.
throwing a worm on the
Down the
restart on
bar,
that,
the 18 car. I don't know who's in the 18 car is Randy Caldwell. And you also get Matt Quick,
I got my
Patrick
eyes on the front
Langley.
pack.
Alright, we're going to go one of the Langleys. Kevin Hash and Ray Renauer and Dylan Hale are currently 13 seconds off the pack here. As
Yeah, there
by
is debris, so
themselves.
if there is debris on the track, we probably do need to throw
So
caution because
that
it
is
can
for
cause
18th
damage.
place. Let's go back to the front of the pack here
I really didn't
with
see
the
debris,
11
but I do need
who
a caution.
was overtaken by Scott Wise for the lead.
Okay.
So it's not going to be a battle between Scott Wise.
Brake check the person behind you and make them lose the front bumper, and then we can throw it.
Scott Wise, Bailey Curry, Scott Wise is trying to, block both lanes, but that ain't going to work because that outside line is going to prevail here. Not as much as I thought. Bailey Curry coming to the line. If it was a finish, it would be a great one because Bailey Curry got the lead that time. But it was not by much. Bailey Curry with the lead there. Still going to dominate into the corner, but again, that inside line is always going to prevail. Side by side coming off of turn number 2. Some interesting faces up here. These guys aren't normally up front. I'll stop where my thought was going as they disappeared for me again. I don't know if it was me or if it was one of them, but it's perfectly fine. As Bailey Curry comes through the corner, he has the lead. He's going to come off of turn number 4 with did that lead continuous to Texas' own Bailey Curry. I sure hope iRacing's got that correct. As Bailey Curry has the lead, it's going to be Modden and behind him, Sean Bounty, Manic Richard, and then Ryan Hale currently in that outside lane, trying to compete now with a 4-car inside lane. It's now even 4 and 4 inside the outside lane.
So Garrett Langley almost murdered me.
Let's go and take a look from the blimp cam. Look at this racing. You can see how these cars just go side to side. It doesn't help that these bumps are just there. They're actual bumps. Again, if you want to go ahead and go look back at the Daytona 500 from 07 to 08, you'll see that these cars are actually doing what we're doing here today. Scott Wise is your leader at the line, but it's Bailey
This is
Curry
exactly like an
currently
RC.
with the lead here. Into two, off
Into the
of two, coming
wonderful
down the
road
back
of ARCA.
straightaway. Again, I mean,
Got
you're
2
going to
full
see the
passes
wiggle
and
waggle going
4
down
cars
the
going
back
slow as
straightaway
shit.
because that's
Get
what
some
happened.
stupid wrecks at the right at the beginning. Now
Let's go ahead and just turn that mic off for a second because they're complaining about single file racing. Two back, two back, two. Let's go ahead and go back to that second pack with that 35 car of Sawyerot. We'll go ahead and go TV1 for this. As you can see, it's a little bit, I would say, kind of like the lead pack here, 2 by 2. Inside line prevailing, outside line prevailing at their certain points. I'd go through the field, but that probably fucked me up because I don't know what I'm doing quite yet. Anywho, let's continue going. Yellow. What's the caution for now? Oh, the leader wrecked. Oh my gosh. Let's watch this here. Coming off of 2. Keep it going here. Coming down the back straightaway. What went wrong? Oh! Just gave a push in the wrong spot. Let's go on board with Tony Cosentino. What's... Oh my gosh, he just pushed in the bad spot. By golly. Oh, that took... Oh, by golly. Your leader currently is Manic Richard. Let's go ahead. Get this going. Oh, by golly. We need to get this off the screen. We need to get this off my screen. Alrighty. Manic Richard 1, Ryan Hale 2, Tom LeBar 3, Randy Caldwell in 4th, Matt Quick 5. Sawyer in 6th place. As pit stops are happening, this is the perfect time for a commercial break. Not really commercial. We'll see you when they are ready to go back. Green Flag Racing here on All Gas TV. finally, we're coming back down the back straightaway here. We are 35 laps into this one. Sorry, we're on lap number 35. 3 cautions so far in this one. Tom Labar is going to be your leader, followed by Matt Richard, Matt Quick, Ryan Hale, Sawyer, Randy Caldwell, Kelvin Mazur, Ryan Peplinski, one of the Langleys, and then Roger Diebold in 10th place. As we're featuring some interesting shit going on. I'm going to go ahead and save you from the terrible noises I hear. We'll get everything straightened out next week at Phoenix as they get ready to come to the start-finish line. Tom Labar is your leader. Mac Richard in second. Matt Quick in third. Some new faces up front. Some new names we're going to have to probably pronounce incorrect. Here we go. Things are getting up to speed. Slowly but surely as we're 35 in the books. As it's going to be Ryan Hale going to the inside of Matt Quick after Tom Labar just dropped back with Manic Richard. Sawyer, where did he come from? He's up here after he hit the wall early. Ryan Hale coming to the line. He will come to the line, and I believe he will lead his first lap in the Iron Thunder Racing League history books. Mark that down here on April 6, 2020, as I can't do anything right. As my sim is just all fucked up. Perfectly fine though. Everything's gonna fix itself here. It's now Matt Quick in the lead. We have to get off of Tom Labar. Matt Quick in the lead. 89 car. Followed by Tom Labar and 18 car. Randy Caldwell. I've not heard of a guy named Randy Caldwell before. He's a newcomer currently to the Iron Thunder Racing League. Joining here in the ARCA series that is starting again only on Mondays for the first 2 weeks, so this week and next week will only be on Mondays. Single file for the first 3 cars, then you go back to the 22 and the 43 side-by-side action. These bumps, man, I wish Daytona nowadays got back to this. This would be so much fun to see racing again. Anyways, let's keep going here. Tom Labar goes the inside lane because he had a run, but that run did not amount to anything. He's gonna, sit there for a little bit, but I think he's gonna drop on back just a tiny. No, he's actually gonna take his single car run he thought he had to the inside lane. He's gonna go ahead and make a attempt to pass for the lead. Coming to the line at that time, my counter says Tom Labar was ahead. Tom Labar, credit him with another lap led in today's race. Tom Labar, folks. Let's go a little bit further on back in the pack here. Let's go and take a look at. Why don't we go on the onboard of the Lightning McQueen wannabe car of Storm Patterson? He's currently back here in 13th place as a bunch of people are just dodging and weaving. They gotta be reaching a certain point of it's go time as we're approaching the halfway point in this race. These guys are some about 6 seconds off the pace. Him, Sean Bounty, Chris Gale, the 90 car of Zach Marquette. And I guess you can go ahead and say that's it, because I don't know who else is. Josh Colley's laps down. Chris Gale is laps down, so it's 13th, 14th, and 15th we're currently riding with. Sawyer did take the lead. Let's go back on board with him. He's currently trying to block both lanes. He's in the outside lane with Matt Quick behind him. Tom Labar on the inside lane with Manic Richard. Matt Quick tries as he has noticed. I'm just guessing for a little bit of air to get to that motor so this shit does not blow up. Let's continue on here to this main event. We are approaching halfway point. The starter is going to have that flags, in the X formation or whatever the hell. I'm going to have better commentary for next week. Don't you worry. Here we go, coming to the line. and each time it's going to be an interesting just cross the start finish line as we have completed 40 laps. We are halfway in this one. Halfway done. 40 to go. Here we go. Side by side action. First 3 rows, and you got a little bit of separation between the bumper, the 43 and the 18. And you can see a little bit moving on back there. That is a 37 car. Technically the 20 car on his car. Throwing it back to Tony Stewart as I fucked up. That's fine. He is currently barely hanging on with that 32 car in front of him. That 32 car being the lapped car of Dan Half. Well, Tristan Nutt's also in here. We haven't talked about much of him today. He's currently 12 laps down. Also in front of him, the 11 car of Tony Costantino was involved in that last caution as they're going to have a 3-wide battle for the lead. This is going to end bad. Get me on board with Manic Richard, please. As 89 goes in the wall, you just riding the wall, riding the wall. Don't throw that yellow. Everything is going to be fine as it looks like to me he might have been pushed there, just shoved in the wrong spot in the middle of the corner, just got up in the wall. That means Manic Richard with Bailey Curry. That's right, Bailey Curry was involved in the last wreck, but he's back up here. He might have seen him Saturday night in that Saturday night showdown at Bristol. We ain't gonna talk about that. Well, also, by the way, oh my gosh, I wish I can let you guys hear this. Let you hear everyone currently talking about. But anyways, let's continue it on. Manic Richard net 6 car. Throwing back, I'm gonna guess 2004, 2005. As by the way, we got 38 laps to go. 3 cautions for 9 laps so far here at this 2.48 mile oval from 2007. Quick, interesting fact. Some of these drivers have completed more laps than Bubba Wallace did yesterday in the NASCAR Pro Invitational. Oh, man. Perfectly fine, though, as we have completed 43 laps, 37 to go here. Manic Richard is your leader. How is that second pack doing here? That pack of Storm Patterson and gang. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and pass him on in. It's going to be, I don't know, nothing much because it's mostly lap cars surrounding Storm Patterson, Sean Bounty, Zach Marquette, Ray Rittenauer, and whatnot here in this pack. That's enough talking about them because they're not the main pack. They're a little bit less inside and they're just sticking back until this main pack just destroys all themselves. As a guy who was just involved in the last wreck, Bailey Curry is going to come up here and attempt to lead the next lap here. Ryan Hill goes down the inside, making Langley just a little bit anxious there, but it's going to be Mannix leading that lap. Let's go ahead and take a look from the chopper this time. We haven't looked from the chopper yet. You can go ahead and see how these cars just move everywhere. That 05 car, he's going to prevail. Like I said, that inside line does prevail. Here he comes. He's going to have the slight advantage. Sawyer got a pump he didn't like. Hangs on to it, though, that bump. It's perfectly fine. This doesn't really show anything. What does TV2 show us? Perfectly fine. Oh, cars are just lagging everywhere. It's fine, though. It's fine. TV2 ain't really the best. Let's go TV1. Maybe we'll go to the track that has this new, camera package, because that'd be fantastic. 45 laps completed, 35 laps to go. They're wrecking off of 4. And cautions out, wreck off of turn 4. I mean, I guess it has to do with who? Let's just rewind it here just a second. Oh. Alright, Dylan Hale is probably the best bet to go on board here. And watch this one. It looks to be the 90 car and the 42 car. 90 car and the 42 car involved. looks that just Gale got bumped. Watch here. And to me, he gets down on the apron. And it looks that Storm just pushed him in the wrong spot. Two teammates taking a little bit of a caution action here. Ooh, that's going to be an interesting team meeting coming up later. Thank you. Let's go ahead and just go back to live. And TV1, Bailey Curry is your leader. Was involved in caution number 3, comes back up to take the lead. I think it's a good time to take an All Gas TV commercial break. We'll be right back here on All Gas TV. Hopefully for the finish of this one. 34 laps to go. We'll be back. Alrighty. We got that 1 to green sign on the pace car. That means the lights are off on the pace vehicle. Here we go. 32 laps to go. Oh. I really hope these cars just stop blinking out on me, because that would be so much better. Bailey Curry is your leader today. Currently your leader, not today. He is your leader. Second place is Kelvin Mazur. Third place is Ryan Hale. Fourth place, Tony Castantino, super sub himself. And Roger Diebold is going to round out the top 5. It's going to be Langley Ott, Sawyer Ott, Manic Richard, Ryan Pemplinski, and then Dalen Hale rounding up top 10. Here we go. Coming to one. We are not going green here. A little bit of a communication error that needs to be figured out. Now going to become 1 to green. Hopefully it means 1 to green this time. I could be wrong. It's perfectly fine though. Bailey Curry, Missouri. Hale, Ryan Hale. Super sub Tony Casantino, Roger Deeble, Langley, Sawyer Manic, Richard Ryan Peplinsky, Randy Caldwell are your top 10. Matt Quicks in 11th. Storm Patterson 12th. 13th will be Sean Bounty. 14th will be Ray Rittenauer. 15th will be Dylan Hale. 16th Kevin Hash. 17th will be Scott Wise. Scott Wise will be the last car on the lead lap. Dan Half is 2 laps down. Tom Labar 3 laps down. Zach Marquette will be 4 laps down in 20th place. 21st, Artie Peterson 5 laps down. Monin, who is currently 9 laps down, is 22nd place. 23rd will be Tresnant, who is currently a nice 12 laps down. Aaron Black, Josh Culley, Chris Gale, Claude Furlan, Jason Runnebush, BJ Hash, and then Daniel Atkins is going to be what's remaining in the field. Here, and then Matt Hendricks did run 1 lap. We're going to come to the line for the green flag this time, hopefully complete lap number 50 to put 30 laps to go. We've been racing for 50 laps. We've been live for about an hour, taking an hour to complete 50 laps here from Daytona 07. Pace car has the lights off. They're going to take a hard left-hand turn. That's going to be Bailey Curry giving it a restart here. And green flag's back out. We're back racing here from Daytona International Speedway. Side by side, because those lap cars, Bailey Curry getting a good jump. Again, these cars do take a little bit to get up to speed. They're not as quick as these new Gen 6 cars. It probably won't be as quick as the Gen 7 and next gen cars. Bailey Curry is still holding on that lead, as it's going to be 3 wide because of a lap car. Trusting not here going into turn number 3. Ryan Hill clears him. He gets a big meaty run to the inside of Bailey Curry. All by himself, doesn't have any drafting help. He's going to come to the line. Again, no real drafting help. Tony Castantino does give him it there. Ryan Hale will lead a lap. I don't know what lap that's considered. He's led in the Iron Thunder Racing League, as that 20 car, a little bit of weeble wobbles there. Here we go, side by side action. It's going to be action packed from here on out. I wouldn't expect more cautions from here on out. I would expect them. Expect those. God, if we go fucking caution free to the end, that will be a miracle, as these cars aren't exactly the best to bump draft with. Here we go. Continuing running here. Ryan Peplinsky is up there in the outside line. He is running for position. That 36 though, Treston not running for position. Story is up there running for position. There's a couple cars up here who are currently not running for position, as that lap went to Bailey Curry that time. Bailey Curry was let that lap 2 by 2 by 2, 5 rows deep. Then you get a couple single act final cars, and then you get 2 more rows of double wide racing. Nothing like 2 by 2 racing here at Daytona. I would say we should go for a crank it up, but that ain't gonna work well when I have the chat muted, especially with voice chat enabled. I hate the fact that the shit's lagging on me. I swear, if you go to Scenic 1, oh my god. It's fine. We'll be perfectly fine. Here we go. Bailey Curry didn't lead that lap again. By the way, the fuel run is going to be interesting for some of these cars. Some of these cars have been on a run for 21 laps. Some of these cars have been 6-7 lap run. It's perfectly fine though. Here we go, 2 by 2 action. That 22 car coming the inside lane with the help of Super Sub himself, Tony Castantino. Here we go. Still 2 by 2 racing. Oh, I mean, I wish I could let you guys hear what they're talking about. That's fantastic. Here we go, 2 by 2 racing coming to the line. Bailey Curry's prevail in the outside lane. to lead another one. That is right. Bailey Curry leads another one. Full of opportunity here. Potentially could have gotten 3 wide there with the help of Manic Richard, but that 20 car said, hell nah, you stay back there. Here we go. Again, just watch these cars bounce over the place. Thanks to those goddamn bumps on the track. Please, dude, just Daytona, get back to there. It makes some great racing nowadays. And they're wrecking. They're wrecking. The leader's wrecked. Oh, by golly. The leaders wreck again. Let's go ahead and take a look at the replay. We'll click play from this moment here, where it's 2x2. Let's watch this from the blimp. I think Mazur just gave a bump to Bailey Curry, and yep, that's what happens. It's just a Mazur took a hard hit. Get an ambulance down there, man. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He got turned. He got turned. Oh my golly. That puts a 20 car as your leader. Oh my golly. This is what I don't know if I said it before, I haven't said it yet. These bumpers don't align. They don't align well, so you go down the back straightaway. In the case of you saw in that last caution, they go ahead and they don't line up well. And if you take a look at it, Bailey Curry got pushed, and I don't think he knew he was going to get pushed, and those bumpers just caused mayhem. As we're coming to pit stop, Super Sub looks to stay out. He must think he's good on the field for a while. As that 20 car does come down pit road, I don't know if he got credit with leading a lap yet here. We got 24 laps to go here in the Shark Lounge 200. Oh, by golly, don't worry. That means we still got some, I don't know, 50 miles of racing to go here today. It's been an interesting one. Don't miss out on tomorrow's action at Rubbered Up Racing Network. We'll be going to Bristol in the Iron Thunder Racing League Premier Series. The final race in the round of 8. One driver I do believe is locked in. That's a 34 car Shalom Bounty after his win at Watkins Glen. 3 spots available between 7 drivers. Some drivers going to go home empty-handed. Make sure you tune in tomorrow night for the Premier Series action from Bristol Motor Speedway. Again, that'll be on Rubbered Up Racing Network. Same time as tonight's race. 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central. Again, that is the Rubber Up Racing Network. And make sure you come back next week for next week's action at Phoenix. We'll be going to Phoenix for the Coyote 100 presented by Border Patrol. Next week, Monday the 13th. Next Monday, we'll be going to Phoenix for the Coyote 100. Oh, by the way, the ARCA series is presented by All Gas TV, the proud sponsor of the ARCA series this season. It is a $45 it is a winner-take-all championship, no playoff format, no nothing. $45 to the champion at the end of the season, and that will be crowned on the 12th of May. Hopefully by then we'll get the good news of real life racing coming back. Please do us all a favor. Make sure you're only going out for essential trips. Make sure that's all you're doing. Stay home. Just stay home. We need to stop the spread. Stop the slow the curve and whatnot. When we do come back to the line, it's going to be 22 laps to go. 56 7 laps completed currently. We come back to line 22 laps to go. Like I said, there's no way we're going to make it to the end without any cautions. Some drivers who you've not seen up front yet will be up front. Just don't touch that dial yet. We'll be right. It's going to get exciting here. It's Tony Costantino. He's on a 25 lap run currently. Manic Richard in second. He has a little bit less laps ran. It's going to be Costantino, Richard, Roger Diebold, Ryan Peplinski, and Sawyer Ott in the top 5. Sean Bounty, Langley, Bailey Curry, Randy Caldwell, and Storm Patterson rounding out your top 10. Pace cars, lights are off. Get ready to see that pace car take a sharp left-hand turn. Here we go. Make sure I'm live so you're catching us all live. Green flag's back in the air. Tony Costantino will lead them here. Here we go. The only thing good about these single file restarts lap cars on the outside is you get to see how better these non-damaged racing cars are than these cars who've been in multiple wrecks today. And it's just going to go back to Scenic 1 because some sort of a lag problem on my end. We'll hopefully get it figured out. There we go. Tony Costantino's with Manix Richard. Here's going to come Ryan Peplinski on the outside. He's going to go on the outside of Manic Richard. He's going to try and make a pass here for second place. Oh boy. Here we go. At the line, it would have been Manic Richards in second. But that outside lane is going to prevail with that 37 car, Ryan Peplinski. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. With the help of Roger Devo, a couple of JCOM Motorsports cars behind him. Here we go. This is going to be interesting. Again, don't touch that dial. I'll go ahead and turn it back on. I forgot I had the car already off. Here we go. 3 wide racing. Bailey Curry is going to have that lap car on the inside. It's going to be oh so tight down there. Oh boy. Oh no! Bailey, no! 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 No!
Three. I didn't see that coming.
Oh my gosh!
That caution should have came out a little bit early.
Oh. Let's go ahead and rewatch that one.
A little bit.
Checking up for the pace car.
Again, 3 wide racing. Not a smart move because balancing over the place.
Check up here, waiting on the pace car.
The 33 comes up because of a balance, gets into the 25, and it's just a shit show after the 20 car involved. More cars involved after that. I want to say here, let's go ahead.
Pace car, middle of the back stretch.
I don't know who's the car here. Come back across the track. Watching this one more time. Just 3 wide. Doesn't really work out well here from Daytona in 2007. Bounce, comes up the track. Takes out, I think it's the 33 car comes across the track.
I'd say no, if he didn't hit anybody.
And
Yeah, but it's
Repairs I had to get done.
no one
Kevin, do you care to
else
be?
got into it.
Up a little bit. I reckon I agree with you.
Perfectly fine.
If the car that's
Let's go
supposed to
back
get the
to
wave
live
around
cam
doesn't
here.
hit anything, but
Tony
as
Costantino
you did, we had to clear
is
black
your
flag
leader
for,
still.
for avoiding
We're
by
coming
going
to
to the end
20
of pit
to
road.
go, now
Will that
19 to go.
void his,
What did I
wave
tell you,
around?
folks? Shit, it's gonna go
yeah,
down.
Lucky dog, he should get it.
Why is Ryan Peplinski the leader?
That's too long of a question. Drunk to answer that.
That answer your question, Sean.
Yeah.
Blinkety blinkety blue, watch everything blink across my screen, why don't you?
That was fortunate. 3 wide coming off the 4.
Yep, it's my end, most certainly.
10-4, yeah.
Kinda seen that in my mirror.
Alrighty. another caution means another opportunity to let you guys know
That's a 66 under
this is a
Bailey.
10 car series, 10 race series. Again, winner take all championship style.
I'll check.
Ooh wee. Woo NASCAR. Again, we go to the desert next weekend for the Phoenix Coyote 100. Your top 5 currently as it sits after that wreck. You got
We have
Ryan
33.
Peplinski, Tony Costantino, Manic Richard, Sawyer Ott, and Sean Bounty in that order. Some unfamiliar names here you see in the top 10 include that '06 car of Stern Patterson, who was seen pretty much just lollygagging in the back of the pack. We have seen some action from Matt Quick today. You also see Scott Wise has made it back up into the top 10. Um, Ryan Hill is currently sitting in 10th. Newcomer to the league, Randy Caldwell, sitting in 11th. Ray Rittenauer in the time matters here, coming to 18 to go, currently sits in 12th. Dylan Hale, the retired admin from the Premier Series, coming to race in the goddamn ARCA Series because he knows he can't win the Premier Series. I'm going to get yelled at for that one. Is currently pitting down pit road, but he was sitting in 13th place. Who else haven't we really talked about today? That 32 car, Dan Half. He's a newcomer to the league. He's going to crack that top 15 here. We haven't really talked much about Roger. He is driving a scheme coming back from Cars number 1.
Tell me to
That
stay behind.
Danico blue
No,
car.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for people we haven't really talked about today. We'll go ahead and go on back to the leader here, as we got one to green, and everything just wants to lag out. When we come to the line, it will be 17 laps to go. By golly, is the wrecking done? Hell nah. We're still gonna probably see more wrecking, like the 3-wide racing we did see here. Again, your top 5 is Ryan Peplinski, Tony Costantino, Manic Richard, Sawyer Ott, and Sean Bounty. Not much from newcomers in the top 5, but Storm Patterson is currently in 6th place. Newcomer to the top 10 really today. Pace car is going to make that hard left-hand turn. We're going to come to the green flag. Here we go. Green flag's back in the air. That 20, technically 37. Ryan Peplinski is going to lead the way here with Tony Costantino in second.
The checking
Here we
is
go.
actually insane.
Thanks for mentioning something that's commonly known as restrictor plate racing.
I need to institute a rule
Inside
that
lines
if
get
you're
prevail a
speeding
little
up
bit
at
here.
50 mile an hour over pace speed catching the field right there, that they need to be DQ'd or flag or
Here
something.
we go. Again, it's going to take a little bit for these cars to get up to speed. That doesn't mean they're not going to wreck, because, come on, it's the ARCA car. It's the ARCA series. You know what ARCA really does mean, right? They're going to wreck. Eventually. Peplinski does go on the inside lane without the help of the 11 car, Tony Costantino. We could potentially see a battle for the lead here, a brewing. Oh man, he gets a little bit high. Oh, Sawyer, don't do anything that would potentially end your race here. Here we go. We'll come to the line. We're going to see 16 laps to go. 1-6 again laps to go. We have completed 64. Ryan Peplinski trying to block both lanes here. I don't know if that's a smart choice. How quickly these cars seem to get a run and try to move. Man, Richards on the outside with the help of Sawyer, Sean Bounty, and Matt Quick. Inside line has the help of Tony Costantino, Treston Ott, and company. The outside line, like I said, is going to prevail coming into the corner, but the inside line is going to prevail in the corner. Oh. I mean, this might be the first time I've been wrong. I mean, that 37 car, I'm going to have to say 37 because there is a 20 car currently in the field, didn't get much of a run, as Manic Richard does lead this lap. It's now the 6 car back to the lead here with 15 laps to go. He drops down to the inside line because he knew that inside line is going to prevail. Here we go. It's going to be the sideline with Manic Richard. The outside line is going to be Sawyer. By golly, they got a wreck here at some point soon because it just doesn't seem right. We haven't seen a wreck yet because these cars are just moving all over the place. Some of these cars have older tires, some of these cars got newer tires. This is going to get interesting side by side. Sawyer gets a little bit close to the right side of Manic Richard's car here. Everything's going to be perfectly fine. 2x2. So Roger, man. Oh my golly. Manic Richard, Sawyer Rock coming to the line. It's going to be Sawyer at that time. Lap. If we go ahead and check the record book, I think that might be Sawyer Rock's first lap. And they're wrecking. Storm Patterson goes around, and we shall see a caution. Stormy. What
It was
happened?
3 or 4.
Yeah, I was
Gets a push from that 20
I saw it
car.
in my mirror.
CGI is going to have some very
I gave him a
interesting
second.
team
It looked
meeting
like it
this
was
week.
1, and then on second look, I saw like 3, and I was like,
Again,
hit
watch
it,
it here. Click play. That 20 car gets a run, and I don't know how many more times I got to say this. These bumpers don't push them out. It just happens to push them into Artie Pearson
The 20
and
jumped
more
to
cars
06. And Calamity
involved.
ensued.
Ah! A Langley destroying Storm car.
Oh my gosh. Here we go. We're going to probably come back to the line. 9 laps to go.
And there's no lucky dog.
We're approaching that 10 to go point. We're going to be coming back 9-ish laps to go. We're going to have wave arounds, whatnot.
What the fuck? Please tell me I'm not the only one that saw that. Please tell me I saw that. What the hell was that?
I'm going to let him know I saw that. The broadcast
Talking
team
about
did
that
say
end
that.
over end going into 3 there?
Justin's doing some cartwheels.
What the fuck happened there?
That was amazing. I think the physics are off a little bit.
Let's go
My
to
car is
rewind the
currently
tape.
off the map. Man, that would have been really interesting if you would have been closer. Oh my god.
What
I'm dying
the
right now. I'm facing-
fuck?
Something on something, so a car doing cartwheels on a track?
Just got
He's
so
not
long,
even
it
on the
disappeared.
track. He's in the track.
Yeah, Justin's car literally does cartwheels from the infield wall all the way to the outside wall on the back stretch and then goes over the fence.
What the
So you're
hell?
telling me a car did cartwheels on a circuit?
Oh,
Yeah, it was weird. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I
thank
think,
you,
on our
Iris, and for some comedic relief here.
He exited the building
Oof.
gracefully.
I just like I caught it and then I was
Wow.
airborne.
Top 5
The
as
roof
it currently
glass
sits,
that
by the way.
Roush
So you're at
didn't
Manic
deploy.
Richard, Sean Bounty, Ryan
Look at the
Peplinski,
lucky
Matt
dog.
Quick, Tony Casantino, Super Sub,
Are
Roger
we gonna really
Deebles,
give it to someone that's 15,000
Randy
left down?
Caldwell, Scott Wise,
I mean, maybe it's
Dan
totally.
Half
Was it
I'm
in
unsure.
the top
doing
10.
cartwheels?
We are currently, I want to say
isn't
we're
it the
2 to green.
rule if the first car that's lapped down is in the incident that the next car doesn't get it?
Perfect car.
No, next car should get it.
Yeah, in real life, that's the rule.
I
ITRL
really don't know what's going on
is
right now,
yeah.
besides we're coming, hopefully, a 1 to green.
I mean, that's
And
how
that
I
puts us
race,
about
that's how
10
it all
laps to go, hopefully. By the way, we do have one
Are
attempt
we
to
on
green
2 to
when
green or
checkered,
1 to green?
Right now, too.
so we will be coming to 1 lap green this time. When that pace car crosses the start and finish line, you will see the lights turn off.
Kelvin might have been in that wreck. I'm unsure. I'm not sure for sure.
Been airlifted back to pit road yet?
I checked. Wasn't.
No.
Hey, Mo.
It's currently, it just keeps resetting the tow. It's still flying out of the track currently. I can't get it back in the track.
think I'm basically gonna keep the spotter
Alright.
cam on Bailey Curry here.
Alrighty.
Is Daniel done for the event?
According to my
Has
calculations,
been for a while.
we will be taking the green
Yeah,
flag with 10
Yeah,
laps
another
to go.
tonight. I think they're gone, but 10 lap shootout here.
10 laps.
So you gonna throw the yellows if we have a big one under 4 to go?
It's gonna be a pretty much single
I mean,
file restart.
I'll gauge it. If it's two
Don't
cars
touch
sitting
that
in the
dial.
grass, no. If it's
This
half the
potentially
field,
could get good.
kind of happens.
Oh my golly, Sawyer, Nick, Richard, Sean
Yeah,
Valley,
agreed.
Ryan Peplinski,
Also,
Matt
I
Quick,
think to the
Tony
one lap,
Castantino, Roger,
single
Diesel,
file is the
Randy
lap
Caldwell,
shorter,
Scott
so
Wise,
really
and
like
Dan
5 or
Half
6 laps, you can still probably throw
are
it and then maybe get like a 1 or 2 lap shootout.
your top
Definitely like
10.
7. So
Bailey
these next
Curry,
couple laps,
Dylan
like if
Hale,
they do wreck,
Kevin
you can
Cash,
throw,
Ray
but then
Ritenour,
after
Storm
we
Patterson,
get
and
to like
Ryan
that
Hale
5
round
lap
out your
mark,
cars that are
probably
currently
ends it.
on the lead lap.
Yeah, give these guys a little pep talk here.
The 20-minute Machino Langley, 1 lap down, and
What? I'm
the
the
rest
leader.
of those guys aren't much into consideration as they are 5 or more laps down.
Alright guys,
The
from the
pace
tower
car
here,
will
there
take a sharp
are
left-hand turn.
no green
Green
light checkers.
flags out. Here we go. We're going back racing.
Flag
Apparently
clear,
no
please,
green
no
flag.
more.
Green white checkers.
Pass on the
So here, did get an amazing jump there, but it is what it is when you get single file racing.
Flag, please.
Please stop this. I just want to get to the end. Problems, man. Oh boy, they're 3 wide back there. Give me the cam of Ryan Peplinski. 3-0. Oh! Oh! No!
2 cars, keep going.
That's what happens when you have the situation. Oh my gosh, we're going 3 wide racing up here. What is wrong with Peplinski's left front wheel? That's better now. Anyways, we're coming to the line. Complete lap number 71. 9 laps to go. Alright, what's going on with Bounty's car? Iris, if you're gonna do something like this, do damage mod, make sure you get every shit correct, man. Please. Anyway, side by side, your new leader happens to be the 20 car. 37 car. Ryan Peplinski, that also puts the 34 car, Sean Bounty, a guy we haven't talked really much of tonight here in the outside lane. He's going to have the help from Sawyer Ott. Sawyer Ott's going to push him here. It's going to be a pretty interesting race here coming to the start finish line. If this was a race for the win, it'd be a pretty goddamn good one. Here we go, coming to the line side by side action. It's going to be Sean Bounty at the line, the lead, lap number 72, 8 laps to go here in this one. I don't think there's going to be any questions about this one here. These guys are not going to worry about that. They're going to have a field strategy. Victory ain't going to have anything at all. Here we go. Let's get to the back to the start-finish line before time runs out. Here we go, side-by-side racing.
So back in the
34,
day,
37.
back in the real NASCAR days, let that car go to the rear, 10 laps to go.
Oh, that's interesting. 34 cars got that lead here. Oh, but there comes that 37.
No.
Ryan Peplinski, here he comes inside lane. What's
Think
he
about
gonna do? Ooh, things are
Go
getting a
put
little
a
bit more
YouTube
people
video from
wobbling.
2003.
Here we come, coming to the line at 6 car.
That was
That
03.
was still Sean Bounty.
In the
at
90s,
line.
they raced back to the line. All kinds of good stuff.
Sean Bounty still technically your leader with the help of Sawyer. He has Sawyer not Super Sub Tony Castantino. Roger Deeble and Scott Wise. Inside line, you got Ryan Peplinski, you got Manic Richard, you got I don't know who, and then you got the 18. Oh, it's Josh Colleen in the 18 car of Randy Caldwell. Here we go, side by side action. Make sure this shit just finish this race in the time we have, people. Here we go. Come to the line. We're going to see 6 laps to go this time. And it's going to be Sean Bounty at the line. Oh my god, we ain't going to worry about anything besides this lead pack as the lead pack's wrecking. There's 3 cars involved. Oh no. And that, folks, will result in a caution. We will go on board the 25 machine. Roger Devil this time.
Sawyer, we need to let iRacing take care of where the lap cars should go, because I think the lap cars were supposed to drop the rear. They didn't.
Go.
That's
He
not
just
a
got
rule in
hooked
here.
by Scott Wise.
But we can make him. If we have
Oh,
a
it
restart,
took out Randy. He was having a good race.
I think it'd be bad
You
seeing
hate
one
to
lapper
see
cause
it.
a wreck immediately.
One more time, let's rewind this
Not
here.
already. He's such a skilled driver.
A little bit more.
Let's go get a restart.
We'll go and
I
follow
had to
with
throw it.
the
There's three
rear
cars
chase.
that wired each other up in the back of that first pack.
Scott Wise is going,
There's maybe a 1-2 left to that.
and he just... You hate to see it. Takes out some good cars. We should hopefully have enough time to complete this within the allotted time. We got 5 laps to go. Your top 5 as it currently sits here with 5 laps to go with Sean Bounty, Ryan Peplinski, Manic Richard, Sawyer Ott, and Tony Costantino. I'm not going to say those are the only drivers that have a chance at winning this. Take a look at other drivers here who currently still have a chance. That 32 car still has a chance. I would say that 03 car has a chance. Maybe potentially the admin driver, Dylan Hill himself, may have a chance. I would maybe rule out anyone Bailey Curry on the back. I would say anyone in the top 10 truly has a chance at winning this event. Hopefully, we will see this finish out with the time we have left. Tell me we're on 2 to green now. If we're on 2 to green, we'll see a 2-lap shootout. Green, the white, and the checkered. This will be not our one chance at green, white, checkered.
Yeah, I say, honestly, like, we wreck it all in the 2 laps. Hold it. Hold the flag. And that's just me. Man, I don't know how you're going to do it, like, leaders, like, all wreck each other out and just let them race back.
This is going to get interesting, folks.
I don't know. I just don't see
if you want to touch that dial, that's all up to you. These guys are going to put on an interesting finish here.
I think that's a good idea. If the leaders take themselves out, just whoever makes it back to the line, throw the caution when they make it, like right before they get to the line, so that they could get the win.
Because, like, say the leaders wreck big, and then you throw the caution, and it's just going to kind of be random.
We're going to turn this off for a second. Don't open Steam. Please don't open Steam. I didn't mean to click on Steam. Shit. It opened Steam. Come to the line. Show me 1 to green. Here we go. 1 to green. I hope you guys don't plan on turning that dial. These folks are going to put on an amazing finish for you. Here in the Iron Thunder Racing League ARCA Series. Oh boy. Top 5. Again, as it reads, I feel like these guys have the best chance at winning this. Ryan Peplinski, Sean Bounty, Manic Richard Sawyer, Tony Costantino. You can't rule out the 32 car Dan Haff. You can't rule out the 03 of Kevin Hash, my bad. You can't rule out Storm Patterson. It's gonna be an interesting finish here. Here we go. No caution flags will fly, I think. Oh by golly. Pace lights are off. Oh, I ain't gonna look at that. Anyways, here we go. We're coming through 3 and 4, hopefully for the last time on our pacing. You will see the pace car take a sharp left-hand corner to pit road. It is going to be Ryan Peplinski in that 20 Home Depot throwback car, leading him to the green flag here. Green flag's back out. Here we go. Oh boy, these guys are going to push it. They're going to push it real good, man. 3 wide already. Here comes Kevin Hash on the bottom. Oh, Kevin's loose. Oh boy, Kevin's going to try to make a pass below the yellow line. I don't know if it's legal. Anyways, let's focus back on the leader. Here we go, focusing back on the leader. It's Ryan Peplinski and Sean Bounty. Again, these cars do take a little bit to get warmed up. They're going to potentially come back to the white flag and have shit be interesting. Here we go. 3 wide. Sawyer, Ryan Peplinski, Sean Bounty for the lead currently. Oh my golly. Oh no. Oh boy, Sean currently doesn't have any help. The inside and the outside, that middle line just doesn't have any help. Here we go. No! No! Coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go. It was Ryan Peplinski at the line. Oh, by golly. Poor Sawyer. Man, he just got pushed into the wall. Manic Richard, so Sean Bounty currently have a chance. They need to get like some sort of line developed if they want to see a chance here. It's going to be between these first 3 cars. I don't think that second pack has an opportunity to catch up. Manic Richard all the way down the apron. He's going to come back up the track here. Ryan Peplinski, I think you got this. Here comes Kevin Hash in the picture, but I think it's just a tad bit too late. Dylan Hale goes around that 20 car, around 2. Oh no, don't interrupt our finish. No. Why? And no! Sean Bounty's your winner. Followed by Storm Patterson. Ah, the K&R. Oh. Sean Bounty is your winner. Storm Patterson second. Manic Richard finished third. I would go and attempt to take a look at the finish of the replay, what happened to Ryan Peplinski. Don't worry, it was on my screen too. On the bottom line here, this is where it happens. You can see the... It happens with this K&N car, man. It just happens. Peplinski comes across the line in 8th place. Let's go ahead and congratulate your winner. Sean Bounty. Good job. Hell yeah, give me some interviews. No, I will do some interviews. I don't know where you want to put them, but I will do some interviews. I can't go to the broadcast. Cap. Oh, by golly. We need to make sure this is on. We will get some post-race interviews here
There's
in
a
just
fight.
a second.
Don't push me, Sawyer. Someday.
We will see
I gotta
who
go
they
watch
will
the
give
race.
me.
Let's see what happens. Are you
Give me
talking about when
someone
that contact
first.
happened with 2 to go or 1 to go? Yeah, we were 3 3 wide. Let's see, I'm watching it now. Coming out of 4,
You should have finished 7th.
hit Sean right into me. But I don't know. I mean, it knocked me back, and then everybody wrecked, and I missed them, and I got pissed still. So I guess it didn't really matter.
Alright, we will.
Fuck. I'm sorry.
He actually should have finished 8th instead of 13th.
Up. I had
We
my
will
wheel
turn
so
this
far to the
off.
left coming
Hopefully
out of the
we
corner
will
there.
get
I
some
couldn't hold it down
interviews
there.
for y'all.
I wasn't even up there. I'm just watching the replay of the finish. You got fucked.
Oh, damn. Yeah, man, it's just hooked you.
Congratulations, 2. The winner. We will go ahead and fuck with the camera for just a tiny bit to get that zoomed in on Sean Bounty. Oh boy, I don't know how they want to do this. Let's just go here. Give me.
We had a shit fest there coming out of 4, and then kind of just I went through the grass because Kevin kind of hit me a little bit, and then I went through the grass. I slid back up in front of Dylan. Dylan almost turned me. That last lap was a booty hole clinch.
A little bit.
Alright, cool. I need one of you two first for an interview. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, go down to cell 2. Alrighty. We are here with the second place finisher, right? I don't have the results on my screen, of Storm Patterson. Good job today, Storm.
Thank you, Alex. I was happy to bring this beautiful Rusty's Bumper Ointment car to a P2 finish here at a Daytona 2007. This bumpy track. All the boys are good. Unloaded fast. We just kind of sat in the back, made our way up here in last 20 laps, and made some shit happen. You know, kind of broke it loose.
Well, that's great to hear. Great racing from you today. I mean, I did see a couple incidents where you were around today. You like to explain what happened there? Besides,
Well, the first incident was Sawyer kind of just got into me on a restart there. These cars just kind of go around insanely easily. I don't think any of us are really expecting it coming from the Cup cars that you can literally lock bumpers with at plate tracks. But yeah, definitely got turned a couple times. Got a kind of a pretty decent incident with a Garrett there, or Patrick, in the 20 car. I think he just got into me in a turn 2, I think, and just kind of went down. He had about a minute optional, and then we kind of just went back out there and got all fixed. We were still fast, and we made some moves on that last lap, and we just finished P2. Still surprised that we kept it straight through the grass. Whenever we got bumped there, I was like, well, damn, this is over. And then we were in the grass and kind of let off throttle, and then kind of just rally crossed it in front of Dylan. Then Dylan got in me a little bit. I almost spun it then. Yeah. I mean, I think we spent a good 3/4 this race sideways, I feel like. But it was a fun one. Definitely sketchy throughout most of this. Yeah, it was fun nonetheless.
well, good job today on your second place finish. We will see you next week at Phoenix.
Thank you, buddy.
Sean Bounty,
Yo.
you ready for your interview?
Sure. What's up?
Well,
You're so quiet. I didn't hear you earlier.
oh my bad. Brand new
Ah,
mic.
it's okay. There you go. I'm
All
gonna
right,
put you up to 200%. There we go.
fantastic. I'm here with race winner Sean Bounty. Sean Bounty, congratulations on winning the first ever ARCA Series race here at Daytona. Just tell me how you did it.
I wish I could. um, couple laps to go. I got taken 3 wide, and I was sure one of us was gonna wreck all of us. Coming out of 4, we were staggered, and I got blocked in the middle lane, and that pushed me up into Sawyer, and felt bad for him. He made a really good aggressive move, which you had to do a couple laps to go. You knew it's gonna happen. Somehow we kept the car straight, and knowing that we weren't gonna have any more cautions left was you just keep your foot in it, hope it's still going straight, and it was. When it came down to just the 3 of us fighting for the win, I know I'll race along, even by myself, as long as you keep the car smooth and straight, because this is a very bumpy track. You
Oh
can
yeah.
you can sniff the draft and run that middle lane. And I hoped that maybe I can pull up alongside, going down the back at the last lap. Eventually tucked in behind the second car, and I think I might have got him a little loose. That put us back 2 wide again, and coming across the finish. Inside car, I had the momentum. I don't know if I would have beat him straight out. It would have been really close, and then he got hooked. As it just, I just wanted to be on that outside in case anything happened. Um, it just happened to work in my favor, and just put myself in the right place at the right time.
Well, that's great to hear. I wish I got to finish on stream, but these K&N cars tend to make it a little bit laggy. Um, but I mean, I want to say congratulations to you on being the first ITRL ARCA Series winner. Uh, Congratulations. Um, have a great rest of your
Absolutely.
season, man.
Thanks. If you're in the server right now, you can just go back and replay those last 2 laps and give them a show at the end of your broadcast there.
Oh, I hope so. I mean, I've had some issues with the replays lagging, but we'll do our best.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks a lot.
No problem. And that was race winner Sean Bounty. We'll go ahead and try what he said here, going back, give him the last couple laps, as he's no longer lap 79. We'll go from lap number 78 here. We'll go ahead and hopefully just look from this from TV2, and let's just go ahead and take a look at this here. And this again is at lap 79, so we're approaching 2 laps to go. And like he said, he just wanted to attempt to keep that middle line so then he can keep the draft without having to really do much. Just those bumps on that bottom groove just tend to slow down that inside line a tiny bit, even though the inside line did prevail most times going into the corner tonight, coming down the back straightaway. You can see it's going to get 3 wide when Sawyer makes that attempt to move here with the help of Kevin Hash. 3 wide, he got put into the sucker hole there. I mean, it's what happens here at Daytona. Sawyer's on the outside, and this is where he says he's gonna get up here, get into Sawyer, but I mean, that's a racing deal. You're coming to the line. Just look at everyone coming to the line. You just see cars everywhere. But that's what you get when you run out of time here in the session. White flag lap, I do believe here, and it's just gonna come down to a 3-car battle. The second pack couldn't really get going, and it's the 3-car battle. You can see it's just Ryan, Manic, and then Sean Bounty. Those 3 are doing a great job. He does get a little bit loose here off of 2. He goes ahead and just, I guess, moves the 6-car just off his line a little bit, make things go back up the track here. I would say we go move on board with a 37 car, but I don't have my things up, and this is where the wreck starts, and this is where the graphics get all fudgety. Coming to the line, you can see here, not much of a contest, as it was just a flash fest on my screen for the finish here today at Daytona. It was an exciting one indeed. Um, I hope y'all enjoyed here the All Gas TV broadcast of the Iron Thunder Racing League ARCA Series race number 1, the Shark Lounge 200. We will be back next week, next Monday, April 13th, same time, 8 o'clock, with the Coyote 100 at Phoenix, and then it's going to be every Monday and Tuesday from there on out. This is All Gas TV. We will see